Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Caleb here from A New Expression, where we help you become your greatest self. Now, your boy is getting busy. Alright, I'm realizing this, I'm saying this because, as you can see, my lack of consistency, I feel like I always say that, but I really have been getting busy. I've picked up clients, I have people that I'm working for, I have things to do, bills to pay, money to make, and yeah, so it's been a lot on me. And you know, not to say that I'm not gonna make videos. As of right now, that's why it's not as frequent, but I'm still here to stay. I want to add as much value for you guys as much as possible. And in today's video, it's pretty hot right now. It's, oh my god, I can't even tell if you guys can see that I'm sweating. I'm sweating, but yeah. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about how to actually build a business, or how to actually grow in a skill or a career that you want to get into, right? With anything that you guys want to do, if you guys have a skill, a career, right, a job that you really want, or let's say, you know, you want to become a personal trainer, right? You're working out, you're pumping these weights, and you're like, oh, I want to change lives. I want to be able to teach this to other people and make a full-time income from that. Well, what steps do you have to take in order to get there, right? Because you're not going to become a nobody, a no one, you know, somebody that doesn't do personal training at all, to wanting to do it, and then to, after a week, becoming like a 5-6 figure personal trainer. Like it doesn't happen overnight. And so it was funny today. So let me give you some backstory. So I had a meeting today with one of the people I'm working for, or working with, and you know, she owns a personal training gym, and I'm currently volunteering to run everything for her, right? In terms of digital marketing, I'm literally making the ebooks for her, running the campaigns, doing the landing pages, doing all of that. And what she told me today, it kind of opened my eyes. She was saying that like my ideas are all over the place. Like the ideas are great, but you have to be practical with things, right? We have to be realistic with things, and ideas are great, but we need to implement the strategies. Because when I went into the meeting, I was thinking about all these things that we could do, you know, all these great things, but I didn't really have a direction. I didn't have a game plan to actually implement and actually make those things happen, which I realized is a flaw within myself. And I'm glad that she was able to give me that outside perspective, outside view, and that's what I really value, is that outside perspective on how I'm doing, right? Because I think I'm doing so great, but then when other people tell me my flaws and what I'm doing wrong, it kind of opens my eyes. And that's one thing I wanted to tell you guys, is get opinions and perspectives and point of views from other people, right? Because we can only see what we see, right? Like it's very closed-minded, but when you get perspectives and point of views from other people, you start to realize where your flaws are, or problems you're having. You know, things that you couldn't have seen without that outside point of view. The point with that story is that I learned to see things from outside my perspective, from my point of view. And I realized that even though I had all these ideas and things that I wanted to implement, there has to be actionable steps in order to do that, right? Even with becoming a personal trainer, doing all that, you need actionable steps that you can take every single day that will get you closer to where you want to be. So how I started out with this, right? When I wanted to do social media marketing, digital marketing, whatever you want to call it, I had to take those steps. You know, how do I go from having this idea of starting a social media marketing agency to actually making it 6-7 figure business, maybe 8 figures, right? What's that bridge that I need to do, or actions I need to take in order to get that? Well, I realized, and this is for anyone that wants that, it's very much in the starting phases. The approach that I took was I started to do some free trials, right? I'm still doing free trials to this day, where I offer, right? And this is why it's so key, is because who wouldn't want to pass up a free personal training session, or a free personal training coaching session, or free digital marketing for your business? Like, it's just inevitable that people would want that, right? And what you're getting out of this, no, you're not getting paid, no, you're not getting money, but down the line you could, right? If you can show that you have the passion and the work ethic, and you can bring the results, right? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. If you can bring results for these clients and customers, then they're more than willing to pay you because they've seen results. A lot of people, and this is fine, I think this is fine when you have the experience, but a lot of people, they're just starting off and they're trying to just ask all these business owners, you know, $1,000 to manage the social media right off the bat, when they haven't actually built the experience and haven't actually, let's say, gone through the free trials and, you know, tribulations and all of that to actually be in a position to charge $1,000. But I mean, even if you have the work ethic, that, you know, that might be more reasonable, but that's the approach that I would take, right? If you guys want to start anything, start doing it for free, so that you're not getting money from it, but you're getting the experience, you're building the skill. And that's the most important thing, because when you're building the skill, you're building up your value, right? You're building up your assets. And that's something that no one can take away from you. Clients can drop off, you know, people can quit, people can ask for refunds, but if you refine your skill and you get better at your skill, that will never go away. And the more that you work on it, the more that you refine your skills, the more that you make mistakes and learn from your mistakes, the more money and more value that you will make, right? So it's all about refining that skill, even if it's for free. In the beginning, that's what you need. You need the experience, you need the failures, you need the tribulations in order to get your skill to a point where people see it as very valuable and they want to pay you for that. But that all starts out with experience. So my advice to you, right, with anything that you want to start, if you're wanting to start a personal training thing, or, you know, social media marketing, or a business, or whatever that might be, just get the experience, right? That's why internships are available, is because you're able to do work that is aligned with what you want to do, and you learn the skills, you get the experience. And that is so valuable. That is so valuable. Don't get so caught up in the money. You know, get caught up in the process, the skills that you're learning, the experience that you're getting. And then from there, you'll be in a much more valuable position where you can charge for your services and you can make a bigger impact. So that's my advice for you guys. Start doing things for free. If you're, you know, whatever your passion, your craft is, start refining, start working on your skill, and get real focused on your skill. The better that you get at that skill, the more valuable you are, right? The more value you can add to your clients or your customers. So start focusing on that skill that you're building. Start focusing on that and you'll go a long way. So yeah, guys, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, guys. I'm going to put out more value and content for you guys. I'm trying to switch up my content theme, trying to see different ways I can make different content, different ways I could record it, just all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember that change happens only with a new expression. I'll see you guys back in the next video. Take care, guys.